A beautiful day. Much love, everybody. I have my camera on really fast just to say hi, but my kiddos are in the back in the other room, and so I'm gonna turn my camera off because just in case they pop in here. So anyway, much love, everybody. Okay, so beautiful day. Sorry, I cut the other live 30 minutes ago short. I didn't realize that Ian was live or premiering, and I would never go live. While he's the one person I would never go live for while I'm doing. I would never go live while he's live or premiering anything on purpose. So um, that is why I stopped and said it was okay. Okay, good, good, good. Thank you guys for letting me know that you guys can hear me. So as I was saying before, let me see. Go through the comments really fast. It's just a couple of us in here. Not going to be here too long because I have my kiddos. Okay, thank you guys so much. It's not for everybody. Oh, beautiful day, Miss Frosty. Thank you. I hope your day is going well. I'm having a really good day, a busy day, but a good day. So, like I said in the other one, this is not going to be for everybody. And so today is on our calendar day is November 11th, and here in the US, it is Veterans Day. For those of y'all who don't know, I am a veteran. I served in the United States Army for 8 years, and I don't take it back. As I'm going, I was a young girl at that time, not worried about truth, not understanding the way 9/11 happened. And when I was in high school, and I actually saw all that stuff. We're not going to get all into that in this video, but as I grew up, after I joined the military, I learned some heavy truths about that and a lot of things. So in times past, people have in the truther community have come down on me for being in the military and saying I wouldn't take my military service back, and then also acknowledging other people, um, other veterans. And I say, I don't get to care. You know, we joined service at a time where we knew certain things or we didn't know certain things, and people join the service for so many reasons. It goes to show that people look at their perspective and where they come from, what they know, thinking everybody should do what they do. You know, some people join the military because they live in the ghetto, they live in the hood, and that's the only way for them to get out. That is their option. That is the choice. Stay in the hood, or I'm going to join the military and I'm going to get out and I'm going to travel the world. Some people join the military because they want to serve their country. They think they're doing the right thing. That was my case. And then I fulfilled a promise that me and my deceased sister, we made for each other. We were supposed to join the Air Force together, but unfortunately she passed away in a tragic car accident my senior year. We were supposed to do the Air Force, but I could not do the Air Force. I waited about 6-8 months before I joined, and it was between the Army and the Marines, whoever called me back. Okay, so the Army recruiter called me back. Even with me doing that little lie for 2 minutes and stating I was in the military, I lost a sub there, and I say thank you. I don't want anybody around me who feels like my past and me being in the military, or me thanking fellow veterans. If that's a problem for them, then I don't want that energy around. Okay, I do not. Okay, I do not take back my military service. And then this is to my fellow veterans. We put up with a bunch of BS. Okay. In the military and outside of the military, we don't have the support system that we need truly within the ranks of the military. And then you have people who you think you're serving. As I stood twice, I enlisted twice, saying that I will defend the people, the Constitution of the U.S. against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I said that twice, and I meant that. I wanted to protect the people I didn't even know. And then you get shit from people in these truther communities trying to make you feel bad about decisions you made in your past about because you were standing in a certain truth, you know? So if you don't like the fact that I was in the military, if you don't like the fact that I'm saying Happy Veterans Day, then please kindly unsubscribe from me. I appreciate the veterans, and just like in society, just like the citizens of every country, there are good and bad. You have what you perceive to be good and bad soldiers. There are people in there who have kind hearts, and while they're in there, and like I said, I started coming to the realization of this matrix system while I was in the service. And I'm not going to go into detail, but while I was in the service, I started standing up to my chain of commands. I had people in my whole brigade when I was getting ready to deploy, which I did not, ended up not going. But my brigade, I don't know if you guys understand how big a brigade is, but you have like your platoon, your company, it gets bigger. Then you have your battalion, and then you have your brigade. That's the highest thing. There's in between 2,000 and 4,000 people. I had about 35,000 people in my brigade, and almost all of them hated me for me standing on the truth. Anyway, I'm going to get into that. So people are quick to pass judgments. I'm grateful for these veterans. You have veterans who come back, who go through so much trauma and nobody cares. You have veterans come back who are fighting just for their basic needs. Fighting. You got injured in the line of duty, or even if you didn't deploy, I got injured, I wasn't deployed, and some other things happened to me that caused me trauma while in service, and it was pushed under the rug. And then you get out and you have citizens who treat you like crap because you decided to join the military. I'm sick of these people, these judgmental people in these truther communities. So if this is a rant, this is a rant, but this is more so me saying Happy Veterans Day. And there are people who are in the truther community who were veterans. Some of them are proud of that and honor that part of their past because it was part of their path and journey that led them here. And other people are like, don't ever say Veterans Day. Okay, I'm not talking to you then. And so I don't know. Comments while I take a drink. Thank you. Making butterflies. Thank you. What's up, Frosty Broccoli? Good to see you, Brett. And so I think about that. I'm trying to get some things done with the VA myself that should have been done 20-something years ago. You know, people are so quick to pass judgment, and I'm just, oh my goodness. But that's not what this is about. I just wanted to come on here real fast. And the one person in my life, and it kind of, you know, one person in my life acknowledged me and my service. Hold on, this is like sticking. Hold on, guys. Can y'all hear me? My phone is frozen. I hope you guys can hear me. My daddy, of course, he was the only one in my life to acknowledge that in me, and that makes me feel good, you know, because it was a hell of a time. I traveled the world. I met some amazing people, but there was a lot of stuff I will never forget. I'm gonna give you an example of how people don't care. You're doing things for your country, or you're doing things for the people in your community, and they don't give a crap. I'll never forget. I did 4 years active duty, and I did National Guard for 4 years, and it was I forgot what hurricane it was, and but my unit was assigned to go down to South Texas, and we were to, oh gosh, we got dead bodies. We were getting dead bodies. I'm getting emotional. We were getting dead bodies out of the flooded water, And so I wasn't working. The people in my unit, we were National Guard, we weren't working. So we weren't getting paid at our regular job. And so we weren't able to pay our bills. I had money in my account, and I tried to tell my apartment people back then, I have all the transactions automatically take from my account and stuff. But I was like, I'll be back in about a month or so, but I'm not going to be able to pay like a month and a half rent because I'm going to be gone. My manager of that apartment said he didn't give an F, and I better find a way to get it. And so I'm like, dude, I'm going to get dead bodies from the flood of the hurricane. And so my unit got involved, but other people went that had families. I was single by myself, and I had money to go ahead and just pay it. But there were people who depended on the breadwinner, and the breadwinner, their family wasn't working in their regular job. And then when we got finished after being gone almost 2 months, the military didn't pay us. It took 6 months for the military to pay us for that time period. So imagine me at that time having my children, and I was just a single girl. It was just me. I was able to cover myself, but there were families in need, and people didn't give a care. So I'm saying Happy Veterans Day because I give a care. And if you don't like me saying Happy Veterans Day, you can gladly step off, because even if that leaves me with me, myself, and I on this YouTube platform, I came into this world by myself. I'm gonna leave this world by myself. My darkest hours, crying in the middle of the night, I have been by myself. Okay, I don't really need people. That's one thing that the world has taught me. I'm not hard, but the world has taught me that people will let you down. This is just my experience. And I can't depend on the words of what people say. So I have to depend on myself. So if you don't like that, then that means we're not vibrating, we're not vibing, and we don't need to have forced connections, So let me go through the comments, guys. Thank y'all for letting me have this little rant, because I get so sick and tired. I appreciate it. I have many friends in my family, so I'm still service. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Frosty. And we got Frosty B up in here. The Frosty's here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Gretchen. Okay, thank you. Okay. Much love, Frosty. What's up, Crystal Shaman? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Jocelyn. Sometimes, much love. My favorite storm, hurricane, always. Hey, mamas. Beautiful day, Tiffany. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not even get on here for anybody to say thank you. My daddy said thank you and acknowledged me, and that's all I need. And my kids gave me a hug. They didn't know until Pawpaw said something, but I appreciate it. And so I just want, there's just so much judgment within this community. I don't even say that I'm part of any type of community, like the truther community, because I'm not just a truther. That's not the whole of why I dropped some cards. Why I'm on YouTube. I'm also a mother. I'm also someone who is on their journey of healing. So I don't like when people are like, you're part of the truther community. No, I'm part of my journey, and I'm part of me figuring out what's good and what's best for me in this matrix system, living in this matrix system, not battling depression on and off, and loving and still having a good life in the system, but still studying truth and understanding this part of my journey and preparing myself for the next part of my journey, which we call death. So I'm not part of the truther community. Even in the truther community, I'm a misfit. I'm a misfit among misfits. Like I always say, I just don't fit, and I don't want to fit. And it's good. And I've learned to accept that. So, big ups to all my fellow veterans. Okay. Thank you for the bull that we put up with from inside the military and then outside the military. I thank the family members of, just like you, Jocelyn, you're a mama of a Marine. I thank the family members, my own family, who were there for me in my time of service when I needed them. Even if you didn't deploy, if you went overseas or if you were in the States away from your family or friends or loved ones, it was a hard thing on you, you know, and you put up with a lot of stuff. And I know for me, I went through a lot of things, and I went through not only on my body, but emotionally, you know, and I'm glad I'm still here today. And so, would I advise my children to join the military? No, I would not in this day and age. You know, that's just me. But I don't take back my service, because it was while I was in the military, that's when my awakening began. And it set me on fire. And so I was in my 20s, and while everybody, all my fellow friends and everybody else was going to the club, doing this and partying, I was like getting deeper. I started studying this matrix system, starting with the military and then religious systems. I started diving deep. So I don't take that time back, because during my military service, that's when I started becoming aware of this matrix system. So quit judging people on their path, guys. You know, quit looking at people and saying they should be here or they should be there or you should walk my path. No. Goodness gracious. Have y'all ever tried to wake somebody up in real life that was in a deep, deep sleep? And all it did was cause confusion and anger and frustration. And then they just pull the covers back over their faces and they're like, I'm going to sleep. I don't wake anybody. This is just my opinion. I don't wake up anybody. There might be something I say that can help stir something in somebody, because there are things that people have said when I was at a certain point that didn't wake me up, but they planted seeds, and later on, I remembered that. You wake yourself up, and then we help each other along the way. That's my opinion. So it's already 17 minutes. Let me see. Let me go through the comments again. Thank you guys for letting me have this little rant, and also say thank you. My phone is freezing, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to type on the comments in my phone. I'm going to do some stuff on my phone before Friday. Remember, guys, while I'm waiting for it to unfreeze, I hope you guys can hear me, that this Friday, November 15th, we are doing the depression live. I'm so super excited about this live. I'm going to take my time. I'll be here, by myself. So if I need to go 4 or 5 hours, I will go 4 or 5 hours. We're going to read a couple of articles. We're going to take our time and really talk about depression, you dealing with depression, how to help yourself dealing with depression. If you have loved ones, a spouse. Oh, really? Oh, thank you so much. Really? The network is breaking a little, some robot voice, minor. Okay. Well, I'm not major. I'll be looking to fix that before. But anyway, so we're going to dive into that. We're going to really talk about depression while we're in this matrix system. And this might be Friday, might be my longest live. I'm super excited. Some people have reached out. Beautiful day there, Divine Spark. Really good to see you. I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to really dive into it. And, I know a lot of people probably don't want to hear about depression or think that, depression is something that you can just snap out of and don't understand the dynamics of depression, because maybe they haven't dealt with depression or maybe they haven't dealt with a loved one with depression. But we are going to dive deep into depression, and I really cannot wait. So I'm going to get off of here, get my laundry on the clothesline. Y'all probably won't hear from me until Friday, although I do have like posts coming out every other day or something like that. Y'all have a beautiful, let me see. Y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you guys for taking the time. Let me kind of have one of my moments. It's like freezing again, guys. I really hope that this doesn't do this on Friday. I'm gonna do some stuff. But anyway, and those who reached out to me, I'm gonna check my email again to see if I need to respond. There's been a couple of people that said they wanted to join for this particular live, but even if nobody joins, it's still going to be a beautiful, powerful topic with me up here rambling and you guys setting it on fire in the chat. So even if it's just me up here talking and you guys in the chat, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys. You'll have a beautiful rest of your week. And guys, you know, so I can't get to the rest of the okay. Much love, guys. Have a beautiful day. So bye, making butterflies. Bye, bye. And all those who might have watched just for 5 seconds in the shadow, you are so appreciated by me. Thank you. And much love. All right. Bye. Let me see. Let me say bye. Let me turn the camera on. Okay, there we go. Hey, there I am. Bye. Happy Veterans Day. Email. Hey, Jocelyn, please email me. It's in up here in the banner, and email me. That way I can give you my number. Because that way I can give you my phone number, and we can do swap information and things like that, and I'll be able to give you the link the day before. Okay, so email me. All right. Bye. Bye, Tiffany.